Lucy, it's so nice to meet you. So from the information you sent over to Hi there, and welcome to a pre-fall day in the life. So I'm so excited. I just wrapped up 4 new client calls, like 30-minute client calls, as you saw this morning, which truly is one of my favorite ways to start the day, when we have a lot of breakthrough moments, a lot of aha moments on these calls, and it's truly such a rewarding experience for me to be able to connect with you guys one-on-one and help you inch closer to your health and wellness goals. So I always feel like it's the best of both worlds when I can start my day that way and then jump on here and be with all of you. So for today, I really want to talk with you guys about how to bring in the fall flavors in a really thoughtful way that increases our vegetable intake. I know we talk a lot about consuming more nutrient-dense foods here on my channel. As a holistic nutritionist, that is just something that is always top of mind for me. But this season is just the most delicious season to bring in these flavors. In the summertime, it's very easy. We can eat a lot of cold foods. We can blend everything together in a smoothie. It's very simple to consume a lot of nutrient-dense foods in the summer. But I find that we're running around, our schedules are jam-packed in the summer, and then as we transition into these slower, cooler seasons, that change in pace does make it a little bit easier to consume more meals at home. So I'm obviously beyond thrilled and excited to share with you guys over the coming weeks tons of content, whether it's my fall meal prep, my healthy fall bake with me, my fall cook with me. All of those are coming in September. Then also we are going to get things a little bit autumn inspired. I got a ton of fall essential oils. I've been playing around with a few different blends that are really just like making me feel all of the feels. Also, we did start school this past week, so the mornings have been early, 1, but 2, they have been cold and chilly. There's even been frost on our car and on our house windows when I wake up in the morning, and it is definitely cooling down at night. So the shift in season, the shift in weather, all of my oils, all of the beautiful produce that is coming into season has definitely made me feel very ready and excited. So I'm thrilled to spend the day with all of you. A few weeks ago, Young Living had like an August 15% off sale. And so I majorly stocked up on fall oils like clove, nutmeg, thieves, all of the fall scents and flavors. This is a really big one for me to just have all of the different fall flavors around the house, in the diffuser, in my plug-in diffuser, which we're going to get out next. But aside from the change in the weather, the change in the blends that I'm diffusing in the home really helps me embrace the season. I feel like the weather, the scent inside of our home, the food and the flavors that I bring into my kitchen are really helpful for me to embrace the season. And I mentioned this 2 videos ago. It was like the 5 things I'm doing to kind of get out of a funk. I was feeling kind of meh and blah with the summer coming to a close and the kids going back to school. It felt off. I wasn't ready to say goodbye to the beautiful summer season. I will link that video up here in the cards. But on my quest to like feel good about the transition and to really embrace things, I'm bringing in a ton of joy and excitement, and doing so with some of these beautiful fall blends has been really helpful for me. So lately I've been obsessed with like a sweet cinnamon pumpkin. These are not original to me. My girlfriend Jenny sent them over, and also my girlfriend Tiffany. If you guys follow me over on Instagram, then you're very familiar with Jenny and Tiffany, but I feel like they are the queens of essential oils. So I went directly to them for all of my fall blend needs. And so I've been really into this sweet cinnamon pumpkin, which is clove, cinnamon bark, and nutmeg. That's a big one. Then sweater weather is another one I'm obsessed with. It's Northern Lights Black Spruce, Stress Away, Lavender, and Clove. Unbelievable. And then the fall leaves is the one I've been doing in the morning. And oh my goodness, you guys, this is Thieves, Lavender, Bergamot, and Rosemary. It's so refreshing because of the rosemary and the bergamot. I feel very awake, but cozy, and like, you know, the dew on the windows. I'm like, all right, I can get into this whole fall thing. So that's just been like a few things that I'm bringing in to spark joy during the season. Okay, so I'm doing 5 drops of clove, 2 drops of cinnamon bark, and 2 drops of nutmeg. Just getting home from the bus, and we actually got stuck in the pouring rain. Like, I was waiting for the bus. The clouds moved quickly, and then all of a sudden it started to come down on us. But we're in. I'm kind of dried. We're drying off. The kids are having a snack. They're getting settled. I'm in the office filling out like a ton of different permission slips for a few things that are due a little bit later this week, but I've got some time. They're happily sitting down and playing with their Love Every play kits. You guys know my love and affinity for those play kits and having a snack. So I'm gonna go through and do some permission slips. And then I am so lucky because dinner is actually already prepared. So we have leftovers from last night. And if you're a member of Living Well, then you see my weekly meal plans on the membership area. So last night I did make the chicken kale and sweet potato soup, which, oh my goodness, is so good and so delicious. It was sunny and warm yesterday. It's cool in the morning, it's cool at night, but it was like 80 degrees in the middle of the day. But we still devoured and loved that soup. But now, with this rain that just came in, it is absolutely warming my soul to the deepest level, knowing that we have this comforting soup. And I'm actually experimenting with a twist on like a chicken noodle soup that brings in some delicious fall flavor. So we're having the chicken kale sweet potato soup leftovers from last night. I will include that recipe for you in the description box down below. And I'm trying out a new recipe that will cook in the slow cooker all night long that we will also be able to enjoy tomorrow and the following day, eating in season and bringing in these fall flavors like we talked about earlier. It makes you pause in these different times of life. And I've really noticed how much my body and my health and wellness routine craves that shift in season. So we're gonna get started on that recipe for tomorrow that I'm going to put in the slow cooker with all of you tonight. But first, because we are in the second week, we finished a full week of school. I have just felt, and I've posted this over on Instagram, like somebody took a straw, put it in me, and just sucked out all of my energy. I felt incredibly depleted at the end of this past full week of school. It was a lot. It was a lot of transition. The children adjusted beautifully, but they come home and, you know, they bottle up their emotions and they keep things close to themselves. But, you know, it's a big change. It's new classrooms, new friends. It's a shift, that's for sure. We don't have the slow mornings. It's more of that speed, hurry up, get ready. And we don't really thrive in our house with that sort of pace. So for the first week back to school, it hasn't been quite that calming energy. It's been faster pace, more on the go, more rushing, which I don't like that. I noticed that I can get a little bit anxious just on knowing what kind of emotions are going to come out, and also with like unpacking, doing the different permission slips, all of the to-dos, getting the dinner together. It's a lot for all of us. So I've been playing around with my supplement routine, and I've been splitting up my magnesium to 3 different times of the day. And I've been doing this over the last week, and I've noticed that it's really been helping me. So I've been taking 1 of the BioOptimizer's magnesium breakthroughs in the morning before school, 1 either right before the kids get off of the bus or pick up, or right after they come home, and then 2 before bed. I've been drinking a bit more coffee this week. Definitely my caffeine intake has been higher. So I've been burning through my magnesium stores a little bit faster. You all know my absolute love for the BioOptimizer's magnesium breakthrough. I have been so grateful to partner and collaborate with them for the last 9 months. And that's because it has truly changed My sleep. We've talked about this so many times, how I measure my sleep on the Oura Ring, and the nights that I take the magnesium breakthrough in comparison to the nights I don't, I get nearly 30% more deep sleep and REM sleep when I take the magnesium. On the nights I don't, I get less deep sleep and less REM sleep, and there's nothing else in my routine that I'm changing. And if you go back through and you look at the comments on my videos over the last couple months, you'll see in the community how many people have said that this magnesium has honestly changed their life. And so as busy moms, we don't have a lot of extra time to just add more things on our plate. So if we can do things more efficiently, I think we're all looking to jump on that bandwagon. So the BioOptimizer's Magnesium Breakthrough is one of a kind because it blends all 7 forms of elemental magnesium into one convenient capsule. So I'm taking one in the morning, one around 3:30, and then 2 before bed. I might shift back down to 1 before bed, but I definitely need the 2 right now. So this has been so helpful for me. I'm going to take my magnesium now, get through some of these permission slips, add some key dates to my calendar that have come home in the backpack, make sure I'm like staying on top of things the best I can. It can get overwhelming with all the information that comes home in the first couple weeks of school. Okay, so I'm getting ready to throw the soup into the crock pot. I have an entire yellow onion. I have 3/4 of a cup of fresh ginger. I have slightly peeled off the skin. You know that if it's organic, you don't have to remove the skin completely. I just did this for flavor purposes, but we're adding a ton of fresh ginger. 1/2 cup of carrots, and then this here is like half of an extremely large, like I'm talking as long as this cutting board. I would say 2 medium-sized zucchinis would be the size, and then I have 6 stalks of celery. Then I'm going to throw all of this in the crock pot. First, I've been thawing 1 pound of chicken thighs that I got on sale at Whole Foods. Super, super affordable price. I do prefer darker meat. So I'm going to take the onion and about 6 cloves of garlic. We're going to saute that in the Instant Pot slow cooker. This is not the regular Instant Pot. This is the Aura Pro. I love this thing. So we're going to saute the chicken in there and with some garlic and onion. Then we'll add in our other ingredients and our broth. Aside from the zucchini and the ginger, this is where we're really going to make it autumn inspired. Into the broth, I'm going to add 1 to 2, maybe 2 cups, definitely 1 full cup of butternut squash. So with the fresh ginger and then 1 to 2 cups of the butternut squash is where we're really gonna bring in all of that beautiful fall flavor. Honestly, you guys, it is just top notch. So this is a little bit of a twist. I've never made this one exactly, but you know, we experiment, and then obviously I'll let you know how it is. Then I'm gonna be adding in a can of chickpeas because we actually don't have chicken noodle soup. The kids don't like noodles in it. So we're gonna do 1 full can of chickpeas in lieu of the noodles. Everything is seared together. It's smelling beautiful. So now at this point, I've got 2 cartons of broth in. I'm going to add our full cup, and then in the morning, I'll taste it and see if we need another cup of our squash. As you can see, when you put the squash in and you mix it together with the broth, you can't see it at all. It adds an extra layer of boldness and flavor, and it really brings all of the fall flavors together. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're as excited for the autumn season as I am, and all of the beautiful and nourishing content that is heading your way. And if you liked this video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.